Hi everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Video Game Dad, the show that treats you like scum, but keeps you coming back for seconds. I'm the VG Dad, and this of course is the VG Kid. Nintendo Hard is a term common in the gaming circle, especially when talking about retro games. It's meant to evoke games with an absurd difficulty curve that still manage to be enjoyable. A few games come to my mind, including the likes of Battletoads, Castlevania, and Contra. Most of these games are hard because they had to be to make them worth the $50 price tag. There's one obvious one I'm not mentioning, and that's because it's the subject of today's video. Grab your shiny armor and your lance. It's time to play
Ghosts and Goblins!
That's right, we are playing Ghosts and Goblins for the NES. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah.
Alright then. Oh boy, I don't know why I'm putting us through this, but, well, here we go. This is happening. So, this is one of the hardest games ever made. For some reason, I thought it would be a really good idea to play it. So, we're playing it. Oh no! That's what happens when you're not paying attention. I'm gonna just go ahead and, yeah. I'm gonna restart. I don't remember this being this jerky. Maybe that's just because I've mostly played the Super Nintendo one, which is Ghouls and Ghosts? Or maybe it's Super Ghosts and Goblins? I don't know, I can't remember. I don't really remember the chronology specifically of this series. I just know that it's notorious for being one of the most difficult games and series ever made. Just because, for one thing, it's just a hard game.
Like cookies and cream.
Alright then. Like cookies and cream?
Yeah.
Are cookies and cream hard? Is that what you mean?
If cookies and cream are hard.
If cookies and cream are hard, they're hard?
If they're crunchy.
Oh, I see. If you've played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Even if you haven't played this game, you might know what I'm talking about. But basically what happens when you get to the end of the game and you beat the final boss, which if I remember correctly, there's like some ridiculous specific circumstances you need to fulfill to even beat the boss. Like you have to have a specific item on you. But then after you do it, the game tells you, I can't remember what exactly it says, but it basically says that everything that just happened, it was a dream, or it was a trick by the devil, or something along those lines. And you have to do it all over again. It's ridiculous. Like, this game is just punishingly difficult, and then you work super hard to get to the end, and then you get that message. Like, made some 5-year-olds pretty angry. Some 10-year-olds pretty angry. Made people pretty angry 30 years ago, and still making people angry today.
I'm only 6.
That's true. I think once I inevitably lose this next life, I'm gonna let you give it a try.
No.
It's not hard to play. It really is just like, there's just a couple buttons you have to push, but the difficulty curve of the game itself is very difficult just because, I mean, look at what we're dealing with. It's just this onslaught of enemies. Just this unending torrent of pain. And that's Ghosts and Goblins. I'm going to say the wrong name 100 times. I guarantee you that much. So I have no real history with this game. Never owned it. Never rented it. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that I actually played the Super Nintendo game that is the sequel to this game. And, I mean, that's pretty much the extent of... Oh my gosh. We might not get past the first level. Because it's hard, man. You guys might just see those same 2 screens over and over again. Here you go. VG Kid, give it a shot. You gotta get the zombies. You gotta try not to run into them. Whoops. You gotta use your weapon. Try again. You gotta use your weapon, honey. Because I think it's maybe supposed to be like King Arthur. You lost your clothes, dude! You can't go fighting in the nude. One more shot. You burn through this whole continue. I want you to truly experience the pain and punishment of Ghosts and Goblins. I think that's probably... I think I actually did play this game once. I got my babysitters when I was pretty young. Just because, you know, they had a... Well, alright. VG Kid's done. You tried. Good try. Considering how poorly I'm doing, I'm actually pretty impressed that you didn't just instantly die. I played this game all of, like, for maybe 5 minutes at my babysitter's house, just because, like, I liked the cover art because it's really cool looking cover art. I mean, NES has some really cool cover art. The Nintendo had some cool cover art. It also had some really terrible cover art. I mean, Mega Man is obviously the most obvious. Wow, that's a sentence. Mega Man is the most obvious example just because...
Can I ask them the question of the day?
Sure, go ahead.
Do you think rainbows are real?
Do you think rainbows are real?
I think they are.
Well, I'm pretty sure that they are real. I mean, they're pretty fantastic. Rainbows are pretty neat. You know what makes a rainbow?
Sun and flower and rain. Sun and rain.
Sun and rain. You know what? That's actually not that wrong. It pretty much is sun and rain. It's basically because there's moisture in the air from the rain.
That's not actually the question.
Oh, that's not actually the question? Okay.
Do rainbow flowers exist?
Oh, do rainbow flowers exist? That's better. Yeah, because rainbows exist. People know that. I mean, they're not as magical as people make them out to be, but they exist. And they're pretty beautiful. And they're scientifically beautiful just because, you know, science is cool. Ugh. This guy is gonna dunk me over and over again.
I wish we had done that shoots
You wish we had...
powerful fire.
Yeah, if we had a machine gun, that would make this game a whole lot easier. Just walk up to the demon and be like, hey bro, you can't take my girl like that. Blow him away. Oh, did I just wake up a ghost? I turned into a frog. Okay then. Well, that was a bad time. So yeah, I played a lot of games for the first time at my babysitter's house, and often what I ended up playing was Duck Hunt, just because that was one of the few games that I could actually play and was pretty okay at. I mean, I'm no Duck Hunt savant, but I was... Do not turn me into a frog. So many game overs. Oh, so many game overs.
What if you were a skeleton?
What if I was a skeleton?
Yeah.
It'd make things a lot easier, because if you're a skeleton, you're undead. You don't have to worry about things like frogs and zombies, and you can just kind of be like, yeah, I'm a skeleton. What do you want? The knife is actually not bad, just because it's like the lance, but faster. So you've got a lot of DPS with it, which is damage per second for the VG kid in our audience.
I wish we could see 9 lives.
You wish we could see 9 lives? You know, it's funny, I was just editing another video today, and you were still talking about 9 lives. And that's from like 3 weeks ago that we recorded that. She just really wants to see 9 lives. We'll have to talk to Mommy. We'll have to convince her to take you to see 9 lives, because Mommy can do those kinds of things since she's home during the day.
Have you seen The Secret Life of Pets?
Maybe. I know a few people have seen it, even though they don't have kids, just because it is one of those movies that has kid and adult appeal.
This is one of the characters from the movie.
I don't know how many times I'm going to have to tell you that they can't see the things that you're holding up. Why don't you describe it to them?
It's Chloe from The Secret Life of Pets.
Yeah. Aw, man.
And Chloe is funny in the movie.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not unconvinced that we could get a cat made of like knives and you would still like it. What about a cat made of bubblegum? No? Oh, dang it, I got the fire again.
Little kids can't eat bubblegum.
Yeah, that's true. What about a cat made of cotton candy? You think you'd like a cat made of cotton candy?
Well, that would be a sticky cat.
That would be a sticky cat. What about a cat made of cotton balls? Oh no, not this again.
It might
Alright,
bite
knife.
me.
If it was a cat made of cotton balls, you think it might bite you?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Man, can I just run away from that dude? Because he is just dunking me left and right. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. I haven't even made it past the first... That's not even the first boss. That's just a mini-boss. This game is so hard. Why did I decide we should play this game?
I'm gonna watch my favorite show.
You're gonna watch your favorite show? What's your favorite show?
Stephanie Universe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Steven Universe is pretty good. They finally added another season to Netflix, so we've been watching a lot of that. Do not want.
Finally.
Yep.
And I've been chomping through the season.
You've been chomping through the season? That's true.
You know what I mean,
I
Daddy.
do know what you mean. We've already watched like 10 episodes. Man, this guy's a punk. But I think that part of the reason we've been chomping through those episodes is because everybody in the house likes Steven Universe.
Well, Kaylee doesn't.
Yeah, but Kaylee's 3, so...
She likes Bone to Go.
She does, and nobody else in the house likes it, but it makes her happy, so we let her watch it. Ah, stupid demon.
Little sisters are silly.
Little sisters are silly. Oh my gosh. How much time do we have left? Are we done playing yet? Oh, dang it. Did start a new game instead of continue. Not like it matters. Literally the only difference was my weapon.
My daddy always says I'm cute.
That's true, because you are cute. You make me laugh. And I keep getting these little armor dudes. Man.
It would be helpful if you were a skeleton.
Yep. I'm sure the people that are like intimately familiar with this game are just ripping their hair out watching me play this, because I'm doing everything wrong, I'm sure. But you know what?
Excuse me.
I'm having fun, so that's what matters.
At my Grammy's house, I hit it on the bed and then it started looking bad.
Yeah.
And it felt pretty bad.
Yeah, these things happen when you're 6. And also, you're just naturally clumsy because you're my and mommy's daughter, and we are both very clumsy people.
And me and you are...
You and me are what?
common.
We're common?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? You mean we're not uncommon?
We do
You-
the same things together.
Oh, you mean we have a lot of interests in common. Ugh.
We play games together. We watch TV together.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah.
We
Alright.
play together. You watch me dance.
That's true.
You watch me make jokes. You watch me pretend to be a kitty.
That's true. You and your sister do like pretending to be kitties. It's pretty cute. Can you give us a kitty impression?
Meow.
What's your name, kitty cat?
Meow.
Your name is Meow? That's not the game that you and your sister like to play. You and your sister like to play, oh, my name is Purrs. Come pet me, Meow. I'm the mommy kitty. You have to listen to me. You're grounded. That's a real thing. That's what it sounds like to me and mommy. And like, they literally will ground each other as cats. It's really silly.
Like this. You're grounded right.
I killed the guy.
Like that.
I'm amazing. Guys, I'm amazing at video games. Maybe we can end on a high note. Probably not, because we've got butthead nights. I think that was actually a checkpoint, though, which is... Oh, yes! A checkpoint! Actual progress!
I'm gonna name you a new nickname.
You're gonna give me a new nickname?
Yeah.
Alright, let's hear it.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
Mr. Smarty Pants.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like that nickname. Because usually when people call somebody a Smarty Pants, they're being sassy about it.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, that's fine if you want to call me Mr. Smarty Pants.
Okay. I'll tell you something else.
Whoa, what was that? It's a flying burrito. It's a flying burrito, everyone. It's a flying burrito. Oh my gosh. Flying burritos and Venus flytraps. This game is crazy. Ugh. Okay, well, I'm a skeleton again, and it's game over. And it's time to end the episode. Alrighty, so after a little bit of time with Ghosts and Goblins, what did you think?
That game was horrible. I watched you die a million times.
Okay. So is there anything that you liked about it?
No.
Okay. What specifically did you not like? Okay, so what kind of rating do you want to give to this game?
5 invisible dragons.
Okay then. Ghosts and Goblins is the kind of game that slaps you in the face, spits in your eye, breaks 3 of your fingers, insults your mother, and keeps you coming back for more. It's an absurd level of difficult, but nothing about it ever feels impossible, and you can't just brute force your way through until the end. And for that, it's actually pretty forgiving, because you can keep continuing from where you left off. Of course, when the game pulls its infamous, okay, now do it all over again, fake ending, you might just quit anyway, but it's all about the journey, right? It has all the earmarks of a great NES classic, from brilliant level design, catchy music, and graphics that really push the limit of the system. It just also happens to be an insane challenge. Overall, it's a fun game, but I wouldn't recommend it if you're the impatient type. Well, that is all the time that we have for this week, guys. As always, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to give us a like and leave your thoughts down below, and if you have not already,
subscribe.
That's right, subscribe if you want your weekly dose of our shenanigans. We will see you guys next time, and until then, keep playing.